a 22-year-old from a client just reached out to me. My mom's only paying premium economy, but can you find a good business for premium economy? Because we can maybe tell my mom that we're paying premium economy, but you're really getting me business. I'm like, girl, we're in a war. Gas prices are up.
That's hilarious.
We're not doing that. I was like, the balls of this girl.
It's unbelievable.
I just want to lay flat.
And I'm
Can you do that for $250?
I don't even do that anymore.
Hi everyone, welcome back to Do Over Divas. Meet my amazing friend, Mania Mirroknian, mom, world traveler, luxury travel wizard at Fora Travel, which is one of the fastest growing travel agencies in the world. Mania takes her know-how and turns it into trips that are effortless, unforgettable, and sometimes even Instagram worthy. Mania, we're really excited to have you here.
Thank you.
We're in a very unique situation because Libby loves to travel and has always traveled, and I mean several times a year. And somebody asked me, if you could go anywhere in the world, anywhere, the cost is no issue whatsoever, where would you go? And I was like, if I could go anywhere, I'd just stay home. I was like, that would be amazing. I mean, I'd take that week. And everybody would think I'm gone, and I would just be like, I'd have my own time. Nobody would bother me. Like, it was really, really an interesting transition. As of like 3, maybe 4 years ago now, I was like, all I want to do is travel. And I have no idea why. It wasn't once Beckett went to college. I have no idea. Maybe it was because Mania kept posting all these amazing pictures, and I was like, God damn it, I want to see that place.
So tell us, you became a travel agent after being a stay-at-home mom for a while, right?
Yes.
You have 2 girls around the same age as all of ours.
Yes.
Why?
How did you make nester?
Oh gosh, I think the pandemic was a huge turning point, and obviously Layla going to college. So as soon as she left in September, that October, I was just like totally itching for something. And I felt like I had lost a part of who I was because I was a mom for 18 years at the time. And
I'm sure Lexi loves this
this
explanation. She's like, hello, I was still
like,
here.
What about me? I was like
She's
half
super independent.
Totally.
Yeah.
And just being 4 years apart and being independent, I knew she was going to get her driver's license soon. And I felt like when you have a first child going away to college, you feel like you lost a little
Absolutely.
piece of you.
Yeah, it's hard.
And so I was just like trying to figure out what to do, and I have been planning trips for friends to the point that they would give me their credit card. This is way before, and say, this is the limit. We want something tropical, 8-hour flight max, book it.
Send me my itinerary.
And I was like, okay, all right.
And this is just your hobby. You're just doing this.
I was just doing it because they really trusted me.
And she'd been everywhere. So if you go, I want to
yeah.
go to Spain. Oh, I want to go to, Turks and Caicos. She's like, no problem. I know exactly where you should stay. Remember we went to lunch once and I was like, I don't know what to do. We're going to go to London. She's like, oh, I've got your weekend. I've got your weekend before and I've got your weekend after. Like, okay.
No, totally. And I knew what kind of hotel they would like. So I think it was a gift I've always had. And as a child, I lived in 3 different countries, and kind of hotel room became my home. In a really weird way.
I didn't know that.
And just, living in, Turkey and Germany and England, and then coming here as a child, like I saw it as like home away from home. And I just think there is no better education and life experiences than seeing the world. And I have been so grateful and privileged enough to do that for my girls.
Yeah,
from a very
they're so
young age.
lucky. Yeah. I mean, it really has developed them into such amazing young women.
I think so. I think it really changes you.
So then how did you make the leap?
So pandemic happened. Layla went to college. A girlfriend of mine said, Manya, you need to do this. And she is actually one of my top clients. And she's like, I just want you to look at this website and just take a look. That night I went, I checked it out, I inquired with Fora Travel, and the next day I got an email back to have a Zoom meeting with one of the co-founders and a group of advisors.
What year was this?
23. Fora was really established in 22.
Wow.
So we're a new company, and I can't even tell you guys how much it's grown. I don't even have the stats or the percentage.
It's insane.
And the reputation we have is incredible.
Yeah.
We're very, very well known. We get great perks, equivalent to, you know, a lot of the other high-end, you know, Virtuoso preferred partners, which are huge. So I get my clients a lot of perks, upgrades, and I meet with a lot of suppliers and hoteliers that come to LA. So those are really valuable. So, but then I joined and I was like, I'm gonna have zero expectations.
Okay.
I can't fail because my expectation is going to be really low.
That's exactly right.
Yeah.
Yep.
And I was like, and I remember even telling you this. I was like, I'm just going to see where this goes. And Corey was one of, I think I had been with Fora for maybe 3 or 4 nights where they reached out and said, we're going to Europe. Can you help us out? And I was like, so excited. I was like, yes, yes, yes. Where are we going? Where are we going?
You sat on the phone with us and you're like, what about this? Go to this website. And I went to it. I'm like, I don't know. And you're like, okay. She's so patient.
That's great.
And it's really helpful for somebody like me because I'm like, I don't know. Because when you don't travel a lot as a kid, you know, then you're not as used to it. You know what I mean? And I can't picture it as much, but you know.
And if you're not like, you know, passionate about travel, then you're not looking into it all the time. You just want someone to tell you what is amazing.
To guide you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
100%. Yeah.
How hard was the training with Fora? I mean, there had to be this, you had to train on websites and how to book and how to get in touch with hotels and how to negotiate. Yes. How was all of that? Because you're a great travel planner, but you couldn't have done that part of it.
Oh, she'd done all that already. She knew talk to hotels and you would like...
I mean, I was like my own and so many for friends, so I was very comfortable in that. But Fora does an incredible job with training. With every destination you can think of. So someone can come to me and say a place that I've never been to or I've never booked. But there's so much destination trainings and we have a forum group of advisors and we have a WhatsApp group in our LA chapter that we just, if you put in something, information comes.
I remember
so
you telling me
our resources
that.
are huge.
That you guys really help each other out like that.
Oh, that's great. So you're not just hiring you're hiring everyone in LA at Fora when we're hiring you.
Yes.
And also there's levels at Fora and I have to say I was very impressed because I mean I wasn't surprised but I was impressed because the highest level at Fora is Fora X and Manya was that she's like so within just a few months probably within the first year she was already like at the top of her game because like once you work with her once you just want to go back. It just makes it so easy. I remember we were going to, this is a quick one I promise, but we were going to Paris after London and Paxton had never been and he really had this picture of his hotel room like seeing the Eiffel Tower. You know what I mean? He just I mean, like the magical, you know, he's probably gone on Instagram or something and it's like, I want to, from my balcony, I want to see the Eiffel Tower. And he was like, 13 or something. And I was like, I don't know, Manya. I looked at a couple of the hotels online and it's like, you know, like many thousands of dollars to get an Eiffel Tower view. And she's like, I'll see. How about partial view? I'm like, fine, let's work with that. And she found an incredible hotel and then also emailed them almost every day, the week or two before our trip saying, you know, I really want to do this for my client. They're with their teenage son and he really would love an Eiffel Tower view. So if you have anything to open up or any availability, you know, and I mean, bugged him so much. And when we got there, we went out on the balcony and I was like, did it! I was so excited.
But it's those moments.
Yeah.
That makes me so happy.
But even when you were on your own trip with your family, you're like, I emailed them. I just took a lunch break real quick and went and emailed them for you.
And I remember my husband would always say, he's like, every hotel we walk into, like the concierge runs to you. And they're like, hi, oh my God, so nice to meet you. Because I think it's all about relationships.
Absolutely.
In life. And I think it's about, that's why my clients, I want to build a relationship with them and it's about emotional connection. And I wanted to do something that was going to be that, you know, entering the next phase of my life, and I wanted to give everyone experiences. And I think so many of us, our perspective on life has changed since the pandemic.
Yeah.
And I shop less. I spend most of my time and my money on experiences and entertainment, because I think at the end of the day, that's what's so valuable in what we do with our loved ones and our families.
Yeah, you're creating memories.
Yeah. And I wanted to do, that was really important for me. So, and I said travel, I have a passion for, I love doing, I'm knowledgeable. And I get to bring those moments to people that when I get a picture from someone from vacation, it makes my week. I'm like, oh, thank you. They're having a great time.
Oh, that's good.
They're gonna think of me maybe a tiny bit of that vacation, that I made this happen for them, and that is so gratifying.
Well, tell me about the opposite of that, though. I'm sure you've had some nightmare stories where you're having to, you have a panic moment from a client or something when you're actually on a trip yourself or something.
Oh, yeah.
Tell us. I'm sure you've had those moments.
So I was in Cabo about 3 weeks ago on a work trip.
This is just the most recent that you're remembering,
this
right?
This is the most. I've had many.
Yeah.
And they're not all peaches and cream.
No.
But this was really recent. I was on a Sprinter van going from one property to another in a bathing suit and a cover-up, because we had just come from a yacht whale watching. And we're on the way. We're on a dirt road.
Hold on. Yeah. This is the life of a Fora traveler.
Yes.
Fora travel advisor. Yes. Okay, keep going.
Not to give away the secret that was Mania's life before she became a luxury travel advisor. Let's just keep that between us.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Okay.
Yes, our little secret. So I get a text from a client who was traveling from Florida to Athens on a Viking cruise, but had two connecting to get there because his parents were coming from Buffalo, New York, and they're elderly, so he wanted to arrive to Athens around the same time.
Yeah.
So he is texting me from on air and Wi-Fi on Delta. I had booked his flights, and he said he got a notification of 5-hour delay to his connecting flight, and he would miss his Viking cruise taking off from Athens to go all around the Mediterranean.
Oh my God.
And he's like, I need help ASAP. I land.
And you're like in a Sprinter van, probably maybe a little buzzed. Let's be honest.
Oh my God. I think I had one cocktail.
Okay, one.
I was okay, but I was really hungry.
You're like, mother of God, here we go.
Yeah, and Wi-Fi,
all of a
forget
sudden,
it. I was like, what is happening?
Yep.
And we're on a bumpy road. Wi-Fi is non-existent. It's coming and going. And my laptop is in the back of the Sprinter. And I just have my iPhone. And I'm sitting there with 9 other advisors, and they're all chit-chatting, being loud, listening to great Mexican music from our tour guide. And I'm just looking, and I'm just like, oh my goodness, I need to get to this client ASAP.
Yeah.
So I'm just texting him, and I'm just thinking all the things I got to do the minute I get to the next hotel.
Yeah.
So I get there, and there's just all these people standing. The minute we pull up, the general manager of the hotel, the director of sales, all these people are standing there, and I just am trying to keep myself together.
Trying to be polite.
And just say, hi, so nice to meet you. And I say, I need Wi-Fi. And I run to the corner, and I'm just at this beautiful hotel looking at the ocean, and I was like, oh, Maya, you're going to look at all this later. I go sit myself down, and I get to work. I get my laptop. I had a wonderful advisor friend who was there. She's like, how can I support you? I said, just, make sure my luggage goes to my room. Make sure you take care of that.
I was going to say, at least you're there with the right crowd.
Oh, yeah.
It's not like me, bad influence.
Oh, no.
He'll be fine. Come on.
He'll be fine. Have another glass.
Yeah.
No, everybody was so understanding, and even them, because there was a couple of us that had moments on that trip that were like, we need to take care of this.
Right.
So I spent 45 minutes making calls. I had to call to make sure his meet and greet was going to be changed. I had to make sure I was going to find him a connecting flight with another airline.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, everything had to be
And what about his
rearranged.
elderly parents?
They got there fine.
Oh, they did? Okay.
They got there fine, but he wanted to get there at the same time.
Yeah.
so they could all get on the cruise.
Right.
So that was 45 minutes, and then afterwards they were all waiting at lunch, and then I had a wonderful Aperol Spritz. Well deserved.
Yes,
But that's why
celebration.
you want a travel agent, right?
Yeah.
Because if you're on a
you're
plane
working
now,
24 hours a day.
Yeah.
I don't know what you're going to do. Because if you miss the cruise, they do not wait. That is it.
It's done.
Yeah, that's
It's
right.
done.
That's right.
Your poor elderly parents are at sea. And
This
you're
is
like,
not somebody
no,
meeting you
yeah.
at a connection with your name on an
Yep.
iPad, like waiting, and they'll have to wait an hour. No,
Yeah.
there's no waiting.
No.
Yeah.
So that was really
Was he
stressful.
appreciative? Did you get
He was
enough
so
of like the?
appreciative.
Okay,
and
good.
I said, just
Gratitude.
when you get there, it's gonna be middle of the night for me. Just text me that all 4 of you have
so
arrived.
nice.
And it was like around 6 a.m. He had texted me. He said, we're all here. We're all in Athens. Thank you so much. You made it happen. And I said, enjoy your cruise. Happy cruising.
Yeah.
See you later.
And that's the type of thing that will get you those people calling again.
Oh, absolutely.
I mean, like they'll never the loyalty. I mean, they'll never go anywhere else. You
Yeah.
know what I
I hope
mean?
so.
And that's
Yeah.
I mean, and that just is inherent in you, I think.
It is a 24/7 job.
Wow.
You work weekends. Sometimes I have client calls during the weekend because they work during the week.
Yeah.
But I don't mind it because I make my own schedule.
Yeah.
And, I get to do it my pace. And I can tell what's an emergency and what can wait. And it's worked well for me because I can be a mom still. I can take care of the house stuff. And I can be an entrepreneur.
Yeah.
And at Fora, we're all independent contractors, so
That's nice.
it feels empowering
Yeah, it
as
does.
a woman, as
Yeah.
a mom.
Yeah.
You guys know.
Yeah.
So it feels really, really good to have something that's mine.
You have to have something. I mean, that's the whole reason
Yeah.
we're sitting here, is because when that time comes and your kids become more independent, when
Yeah.
you have been a mom, or even if you are miserable wherever you are and you don't have kids and you want to have a transition and make a change.
Because life is short.
Yeah.
And-
However,
But
I have just recently decided that what if I live to 100? I just in the last couple
What
days, I'm like,
Corey in
the
the world?
peptides, all this. I'm like, I am going to have to make a whole lot more money because
So-
I'm halfway
So
there.
are you going to be mad about this?
I'm really
It's like
pissed.
I've been saying life is short, and now I've
Yeah.
got all this extra fucking years.
I thought I had 20 years left.
guys,
might
I know
have
some
50.
great places we can move into for half the price.
Fantastic.
I got you.
You
so
really
excited.
are
Yeah.
like a forever agent.
Yeah, she
Yeah.
is. She is.
I love
Like-
that. What is your number one tip for like people who want to travel in luxury but don't have the budget for it?
Don't be intimidated. Just reach out. There is something great in every budget.
Yep.
There is something wonderful, and that's the gift that we have. That's why, in Amex Platinum, we get compared to a lot
Yeah.
to Amex Platinum, and
Now, is that because of
have-
all of the perks
Perks.
that you're
Yes,
able to
yes,
inject
yes.
into people's
so
trips?
we do the free $100 resort credit to a lot of our properties that are partners with us. Virtuoso perks. We also do, I'm a Four Seasons preferred partner, so I get special treatment for my Four Seasons clients, for example. We do Rosewood, we do super high end, and then I can also work with Hilton. Or the basic Marriotts,
Yeah.
not just the Ritz-Carlton part of the Marriott or St. Regis. So, for example, I have clients right now who are doing college tours.
Oh,
So
fun.
they're Manya, cheap,
Yeah.
$350, $400 a night.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're not going to be
We're
in the
just
room
going
much.
totally.
Yeah.
We're just going there to see the school, and then we're going to grab some lunch. We're moving again.
Yeah.
And absolutely, I'll find you something that's close to the university campus.
And part of that is having flexibility too, I'm sure, just in terms of if you're traveling high season, it's hard to get something that's
Yes.
going to be
True.
less expensive.
True.
If you
Yes.
have the flexibility to travel during those swing periods, you
Yes.
probably can get people amazing packages.
I always say, if you don't have family to travel with during the summertime or
Children,
holidays,
she's saying children.
Yes.
oh my God,
Yeah.
those children are pricey.
Yeah.
Fall, the shoulder seasons, as
The
we call
best.
them, fall or spring.
Uh-huh.
Spring, when I say it's not spring breakish,
Right,
but maybe
right. April.
May
Yeah,
or
yeah,
late
yeah.
April
Yeah,
after
yeah.
Easter.
Right.
You can go to some incredible places for half
Yeah.
the price.
Completely.
Oh, that's a great tip.
Yes.
Yeah.
And also, you have so many options as far as weather goes, those months. Like, I love Europe in fall. I sent my parents.
It's the only time I will go.
It is so.
Is it?
Oh my
It
god!
The
is
only
now.
time you will go to Europe is in the fall.
Well, now that my children are out of the house, because it's so much nicer.
She's so
The
relatable.
weather is so great.
It's the only time I'll go to Europe.
That's
You have
it.
to say
That's
it with
it.
an accent.
Yes. darling, it's the only time.
And I would never forget my pearls.
That is not in a snooty way. That is in a just sort of.
No, I totally
it's
get
the
it.
least expensive time to go, less crowded.
Great
like in
weather.
the summer,
Yeah.
it is so crowded you want to kill yourself.
yeah.
Whether it's not hot, it's
Yes.
just it's the best time
Yeah.
to go.
It is.
Yeah. Tell us one place that you believe is a total tourist trap that everybody asks you about and you go, please, let me just send you somewhere that's similar but not exactly like that. Like
Yes.
one place that you're asked about a lot that you would
Yeah.
discourage.
Asia is Japan.
Yes.
Yeah.
And granted, it's been on my hot list for a while. And
Me too.
every time I've wanted to go, something has happened. We were
Really?
supposed to go March of 2020.
Oh
I
my
had all my
gosh.
hotels booked.
What happened then?
And
Just kidding.
I wonder what happened. I wonder what happened.
You know I liked the pandemic, so don't get me started.
I know.
It was perfect
Oh
for
my
you.
God.
You
It was
can't leave your
perfect
house.
for her. So
So
yes,
yes,
so
pandemic,
Asia.
yeah.
Oh yes. So Japan would be one, and
So you don't recommend it?
I do recommend it, but
You think it's a tourist trap?
especially spring break, like
Oh, I
March,
see.
April.
Because
Go
of cherry
see the
blossoms.
cherry blossoms in DC.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
go see it in DC.
Yeah.
I really want to see it in Japan, but
I know,
I'm
me
afraid
too.
to go.
My
Again,
my
the best
girlfriend
time
is
to go
leaving next
fall.
week.
Yeah. I went to Japan in August.
Mm-hmm.
It was, see, her face says the whole story.
Really?
It is so hot, you
so
want to
humid.
just throw yourself off
Oh.
of
Yeah.
it. Is,
That would not be okay with
Yeah.
me.
Izzy at
No.
one point sat down and said, I can't do it
Nope.
anymore.
Nope.
I
Yeah.
need
That's
to
what I
leave."
said in
You
Mexico.
need to go in
Yeah.
the fall.
I went to Mexico in the summer one time. Never again.
Yeah.
Never again.
Yeah.
And I was staying in, my mom lived there half the year.
Oh, yeah.
And their house was right on the ocean, which is lovely, and they had been acclimated to that. So the air conditioners they had were just in the bedrooms, right? I never left the bedroom. I'm like, you guys have a great time at the beach. I've got a book. Go to hell. I mean, because I was either showering or wet from sweat. It was never dry. So I was like, this is not, nope.
Oh
Have
my
fun with the
God.
dolphins, suckers. I got the AC
I'll
going
be in the
all
bedroom.
day. Yeah.
That was just such a cute house.
Yeah, it was great, wasn't it? Manya's been there.
Yeah.
She was.
Oh,
yeah.
that's so funny.
I
Came
That's
over to the
remember
awesome.
that
house.
beautiful coffee table.
And they have actually, they renovated it right before my mom passed. They were working on a backyard renovation, and it's stunning now.
Wow.
Beautiful
I can't
now.
imagine
Yeah.
that view.
I know.
It's amazing.
So,
Anyway.
And
So tourist trap, Japan.
yeah, another place in Europe
Yes.
is Italy. So many other places in Europe to see.
but there's so many parts of Italy you
Right.
can go to.
Yes.
I mean,
Italy is
So
a trip
Venice-
you need to go like 8 to 10 times
yes,
to really see
yeah.
it.
She's right, though. She's
Serious.
completely.
Italy is not Rome, Florence, and Venice. And
Yeah,
Naples.
yeah, I mean, Puglia is like.
I'm
Puglia,
listening.
Ischia.
Listen.
Thank you, Puglia. So
Puglia,
amazing.
Ischia.
Julia, Libby, you guys, I'm just going to let you drink your champagne and talk. What the fuck? You have to go 8 or 10 times. Or you just don't really get Italy.
It's true, but
Yeah,
people just
yeah.
explore other parts. It's just
We'll
You
have,
have
a show
to own a
together
farm.
Oh my
and
goodness.
just put
You
her
have
off.
to own a place in Italy to really experiencing it.
You know what?
in every city.
Yes.
Yes, pretty much. That I agree with.
Oh, this
I
is
love
fun.
it so much.
So, Fora, just
Yes,
to go
yes.
back
Yes,
for a second.
Yes.
Mostly women? The travel
Mostly.
agents there.
Mostly.
So, I mean, that's
It's
kind of
incredible.
cool,
That's
right?
really cool.
Yes.
It's not exclusively women, though, right?
No,
You can
no.
be a dude
No.
and
Oh,
and do it.
absolutely. We have a lot of amazing male advisors.
Did they
that
go on
I
the
see.
trips with you?
No.
I'm just wondering because, I know you go on trips with the advisors sometimes. I'm like, were there dudes in Cabo? Really?
there was not.
I could learn how to do this.
And Corey / advisor shit stirrer.
That's right. That's
It's
right.
like-
I just wanted to know, and I wanted Reza to know. Honestly, I would like your husband to know if there were dudes in Cabo.
No, there was zero.
45 minutes you took to go
Oh my
help a
God.
client. I know what was going on.
Oh my gosh, I'm dying.
Yeah, I'll be right back.
Oh, goodness.
Do a lot of women come over to you and say, so interested in becoming like you, becoming an agent?
No, they all tell me I would never want to do what you do.
I'll bet.
Because some of them are demanding.
Yeah.
Some clients are demanding. So sorry. Can I change this? So sorry.
Is there
Can I
anything
change
you
the
do
dates?
to discourage nightmare clients from coming back? Like, will you say?
I have fired people.
Yeah. How do you do
You
that?
have.
How do you do that in a classy way?
I just say, I'm so sorry. I don't think we're the right match.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, you're direct.
Oh, absolutely.
You don't say, I mean, I would be like, I'm so terrible with confrontation. I'd go, you know what? I'm retiring. I'm sick. I have cancer.
Corey, no.
I told Farmer's Dog that Zula died, so they would quit calling me. I didn't want to get their food anymore. I'm like, yes, she died.
Oh, my goodness.
So I can't ever go back to Farmer's Dog. God, I would be like, no, I'm not going to be a travel advisor anymore. I'm dying. So call Mania.
Oh, my goodness.
But that is
I don't go that far.
really great.
I just say like it is. I say, I'm so sorry.
What is the
We're not the right
reaction?
match.
Do they go, okay?
Yeah.
Aren't they thrown?
Yes.
I bet.
I've sensed, one I did over text.
Oh, that's
because
easier. I could do that.
It was just like,
Wow,
I
how
wasn't
Gen
that-
Z of you.
Yes, very, very. I'm evolving, guys. I'm evolving. I'm
That's the one
moving
thing
with
I
the
love
times.
about Gen Z.
Yeah.
I know, they're
I don't
so
want to
direct.
talk to you.
No,
Yeah.
no. But we were at a place in our relationship where I felt like it was okay to just, say this isn't going to
Okay,
work
so
out.
You had
What
slept
is
together already. You knew what it was like, and it just wasn't compatible, right?
It's not
I
gonna
gotcha.
work out.
I gotcha. Nope.
I'm hoping to have my clients for years and years to come.
Yeah.
Totally.
And
Yeah.
because the more I work with people, the more I know their style.
Yeah.
The more
Yeah.
I know this trip, they can do a cute 4-star boutique hotel. This, I'm going to give them everything.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
You know I hate
5-star.
bed and breakfasts because I don't want to talk to
Yes.
people.
No. We're not doing communal
there's
eating
no-
for you.
no fucking
None of
way.
that. No, you're going to have your own garden or
You
your
know,
own
I will lock
space.
myself in the bedroom.
I know.
As evidenced.
I know.
Yep.
I know.
I know.
You really
Terrible.
need your own travel agent.
I do.
Yes.
Why do you think I never traveled until she became an agent? 3 or 4 years ago is not a coincidence. It's
I
when she
mean-
started doing this.
So if you would have gone
you.
5 years earlier, she would have seen
I
so
know,
much
it's all
more
my
of the
fault.
world. Yes.
It's
Yes.
totally my fault.
Manya's the reason I'm not worldly.
Yeah. It's me. We got
And
a lot of catching up.
Yeah, and it's the reason my kids are not worldly because I didn't take them anywhere when I was younger. I was like, if I have to pack Cheerios for the plane, I'm not going. I
I
will
mean,
wait until they're teenagers and they can put a Z-bar in their backpack.
And they're good.
They're good.
and it just takes one huge blow up from your child where you're like, I don't need to do this anymore. I'm okay. Home is good, but see, I'm a desperate traveler. Izzy almost broke me.
What do you mean you're a desperate traveler?
I have to travel. I
Oh.
can't not.
I wouldn't call that
know.
desperate. Reframe
It's my
that.
therapy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're a therapeutic
Yeah.
traveler.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're not
Yes.
desperate.
Better than desperate traveler.
Yeah.
Although that's more of like a Travel Channel show.
How about a passionate?
The
Desperate.
desperate traveler.
The
It's
desperate
one of your
traveler.
passions.
Yes,
It is.
it is.
Yeah.
It is. I love travel, and I love meeting people. Like,
I love talking
the
to strangers.
yeah, just
Oh
the.
my God.
I know. She's like, oh, this is like my worst nightmare.
But they give you such a different perspective.
Yeah.
I mean, you see the world in a whole new way.
Yeah.
So-
Another travel question.
You are a success story. I mean, you are. You decided.
Absolutely.
You know what? Momhood has been great, but now she's gone. I'm going to try something new. And you created this business that is very successful.
Yep.
Thank you.
For other women at home who are sitting there going, I don't know what to do next, because everybody gets a second chapter. Do you have advice for them? Because it might have been easy for you, but I don't know that everybody else can do it like that.
Yeah.
I just think it's important to go after what brings you joy and sparks your inner self.
And sometimes it takes some time to figure out what that
Oh,
is.
100%.
Yeah.
100%. I would think about it. What am I going to do when the girls get older?
But your friend, on top
that
of
Tracy?
everything, you had
Julia.
Oh.
you had a gift. You knew this was something that you were very good at, that people recognized. But you didn't even know that that was the career you were going to do. But your
My
friend
husband always told me.
Really?
My husband says, you got to do this.
Yeah.
Because
and friends told you that a lot,
and
too.
a lot of friends would always be, you got to do this, Manya. You got to do this. And my husband would say, maybe start with like a blog or like an Instagram page or something. And my girls, like every trip we went, there was one trip, you guys, we got on a plane. My husband didn't know where we were going.
What?
True story.
I love
Was it for his
that.
birthday or something?
No, it was our summer trip. It was our summer.
He really
family
didn't
summer
know?
trip.
He just hadn't asked?
You guys, we got on the plane.
This is awesome. Did he know how to pack? Or did you pack for him?
Oh, I just said pack. Oh, he knew where we were landing because he knew like LAX too. And after that, and I just said, block these days out. And we get on the plane, and he was sitting, I was sitting here on the aisle, and he was sitting across from me on the aisle.
Yeah.
So, and I always travel with a folder of all of our itineraries and,
Me
destinations, all of that.
Old school.
Old school. I love it.
I know.
I have
love
an
it
old
too.
school
I
written
need to see it on
calendar
paper.
too,
I have
on my
notebooks.
desk.
Yeah.
Me too.
Yep.
Because I can't rely on my phone.
Yeah.
It scares
I
me.
What
know.
happens?
I
Yeah.
lost my calendar once and I freaked out. So yeah, that was really scary.
Yeah.
So he turns around. He's like, okay. So we were all settled. He's like, all right. And I said, are you relaxed? Are you vacation mode? He's like, yes. And he's like, okay, can you tell, can I see the folder? Can I see where we're going? Can I see all the destinations? And I said, yeah, do you want to see what part of it do? And all of a sudden, this woman next to him or next to me somewhere turned around and said, excuse me. And she looked like she was shocked. And she's like, is this your husband? And I said, yeah. She's like, does he really not know where you're going? And she saw like a girl's next to us. I said, and he looked at her, he's like, no. I just know we're landing.
Love him.
I don't know anything else about that. And she just looked at him and looked at me like we were like aliens.
It's awesome.
And I just started laughing. And she's like, wow, this is like out of this world.
I want to know what she was so shocked by, that he would trust you or that he wasn't
I just think the
bossy
whole
enough to
idea.
have to know. Like, I don't get that. I mean, it's like he's busy. He works hard. He's got a big career. So, if you're going to go on a trip, you say block off this week, and you know what he likes. You've been married forever. So it's like, I don't get why that's so shocking to somebody.
Well, I notice it now. So many people start with one spouse, and then the other spouse gets involved.
Yeah, Stuart starts with you.
Yeah.
I don't even want to know where we're going either.
See,
I just want to know that I don't have to carry my bag very far. If if we're going from a plane to a train to another, like I'm like, okay,
how are we doing that?
How long do I have to have my bag on me? Because I'm not doing carry-on.
So I can plan a trip for you that you never have to lift the luggage.
Right.
Because someone will meet you the minute you land.
Yeah, I'm not there yet, Manya. I'm working on that.
We're gonna get you there.
This podcast doesn't have quite enough traction to get me to that place yet.
Next podcast, I'll get you there.
Yeah, give me a year.
But yeah, I mean, there's so many ways.
Yeah.
But I just think it's interesting when you learn. And part of me, I feel like I needed like a psychology degree.
Yeah.
Because you have to deal with people's
Yeah.
moods, and you're dealing with their finances, and especially when they're planning like a $50,000 trip.
Yep.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh gosh, I need to make sure this is really right for both the husband and the wife. My husband said, welcome to owning your own business.
Yeah.
It's not all,
Because you do.
true.
I mean, you're under the umbrella of Fora. But it is your own business.
my own business.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
If they want to be a travel agent, is Fora a place that they would...
That you would recommend?
Yeah.
Absolutely, but you have to know it's hard work.
Yeah.
You have to find your clients.
Yep.
And I hate being salesy. It's really uncomfortable for me.
Especially our generation, it's hard to get on social media and just
Totally.
grind on there and make sure.
It's not how we were raised.
I know, it's true.
And I've never done it
You have a beautiful
before.
Instagram channel, though. Please mention that so we don't forget to say that.
Thank you. Curated Escapes with Manya.
Yeah.
And they can really see some of the experiences.
The travels, yes. And I post a lot on my personal Instagram too, which I actually have a lot more followers on, because that is
been around longer.
It's been around longer,
Yeah.
and they're my inner circle, and friends of friends that follow me, but don't be afraid. Don't be afraid to try something. What's the worst? You're not going to like it. Move on to the next thing and set your expectations low, because I said, what's the worst? I'm just going to tap into it, see who's interested. And I can still right now tell you I don't know how long I'm going to do this.
That's what I was going to ask you next.
I don't
do you
know.
see
But
yourself
however
doing this for a
long-
long time?
I would like to, but I will stop before it becomes a burden,
Right.
or I start to have like yikes moments,
Yeah.
or
Fortunately,
not
though,
enjoying
you like
it.
to work hard, so it's not like you'll stop once it becomes hard. It is hard.
But
you
it
really
was hard
enjoy
from
the
day
work.
one.
And that's what I was going to say.
It's not
because
easy.
even though you're saying low expectations, you may have low expectations, but you went full in. You were
have to go
working
full
hard,
in.
and you
Yeah.
were like, it
Yes.
wasn't not going to succeed because of you. Like, things happen, but the one thing that you can do is try your best and work your
That's
hardest,
it.
and that you were doing.
Yes. And that's all we owe to each other and ourselves,
Mm-hmm.
to say, I gave my all. If it's not going to work out, I have no regrets.
And you already know
didn't
it's
work
something you
out.
enjoy doing. It's
Yeah.
not like it's doing something you've never done before.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah,
Yes.
completely.
Yeah.
Oh, Manya, this has
Yes.
been great.
I know.
I love
Thank
hearing all these
you.
stories
I love
and
hearing
finding
it.
out all of this.
Exciting.
Yeah.
And I just love bringing joy to people's lives and helping them see the world, because I think there's no education like seeing this beautiful world of ours.
That's
And
so true.
Thank you so
Thank
much. This has been
you.
so much fun.
I'm so excited for you. Congratulations on
you.
your success.
All right.
Thank you.
So again, your website?
Curated Escapes with Manya
On Instagram.
on Instagram, or you could email me,
Mm-hmm.
which is manya.miroknian@fora.travel.
Great.
Awesome.
Perfect.
Thank you.
Thanks so
Thank
much.
you.
See you next
See you
time.
next week. New episodes of Do Over Divas dropping every week, wherever you get your podcasts.
Got a passion